it's really important as we're all extremely vested in education and the future of our industry that we can actually sit down and share some thoughts.
12 years ago, our undergraduate design program made the bold move of embracing sustainability as the key pillar of our educational mission. We believe that innovation starts with curiosity and is best supported by establishing good research practices combined with design creativity. Innovation is often a balance of old and new actions and skills, of training and of questing. Upper Division Fashion and ID students often collaborate in hybrid design projects and courses at CCA, resulting in fantastic interdisciplinary peer-to-peer learning and surprising beautiful design products. We believe that innovation in sustainability is way more than materiality. We also believe that collaboration is key.
And our primary focus is an interdisciplinary approach to learning between designers, engineers, and entrepreneurs. Our designers work in related fields such as graphic design, industrial design, textile design, and brand development. As the majority of our fashion design students collaborate with textile designers on custom prints and jacquards, which are produced in our on-campus weaving and printing facilities.
So our challenge is to develop an integrated, cohesive, creative fashion design experience that structurally bridges the past and the future. The question is, how do we replicate that external working environment, and how do we teach that process to students so that they can really take these aspects, into their working environment. And it's a really great opportunity for us now to kind of really look sourcefully at how we might incorporate these kinds of aspects in terms of fashion, in terms of our approach to fashion, and in terms of really creating new domains of thinking for fashion.
We encourage cross-pollination between design and merchandising, as well as between Kent State and other schools.
So research sits at the core of everything that we do. That really kind of underpins the concept of integrity, I think, in where we act as academics. There's nothing that you can learn as a designer that inhibits your ability to be a better designer.
Across all of these images, which I think really points to the success of that shift in terms of creativity and originality, where we've opened up the curriculum for students to really express their own entry points into the design process itself. So there's really room for the student to really be at the center of that and having ownership of their own process and methodology, as well as developing their own individual design aesthetic.
Our students believe that what we do is a cultural embodiment within sort of the social framework of the arts world. That has everything to do with collaboration, both internal and external. Students work together on projects and really pushed beyond the boundaries of what is fashion design into fashion objects and fashion as art.
Interdisciplinary approaches are the core of the experience at SAIC. Fashion design students are exposed to all areas of art practice within the most popular and versatile of fabrics. Uniquely different in concept, material, and design, every student stresses the importance of collaboration and has the same feeling of freedom. It is this interdisciplinary educational experience that promotes academic diversity and turns fashion designers into well-rounded artists. SAIC faculty is a marvelous group of artists and designers. What unites them is their passion for their work and field.
Collaborative projects within academia, business, industry, and community are key to building and spreading our reputations. Competitions sponsored by CFDA, Arts of Fashion, and even ITAA have become very important. These opportunities showcase our talents and put them to work in very unexpected ways.
The Stevens Fashion Program has adopted its own set of core values. We also list respect first on the list, stressing diversity, caring about people, and teamwork. But respect is much more than this. Its many forms require an appreciation of the past, understanding of the present, and an awareness of how current actions and decisions can have consequences in the future.
Planning for the future requires looking to the past and respecting the contributions of those who have gone before. Understanding timeless design and craftsmanship often requires students to be torn from their computer screens to visit the Stevens Costume Museum and observe historic garments firsthand. Students study the power of design to motivate people to think, act, or become aware of causes. Now we'll look at respect from another point of view. Respect for material properties, respect for the process, and respect for function and form. Our first sophomore project is called Re-Innovative, and its objective is to create a garment using materials which are recycled, reclaimed, or repurposed, often using local factory waste and excess.
It forces the student to discover each material, to understand and respect its inherent properties. They cut, shred, melt, curl. While they're doing this, they're thinking about how to construct a wearable piece.
Transform, bring ideas into focus, adaptive reuse, repurposing, and sustainability. Make it your own. Craft, value, the art of making. Marry traditional craft and contemporary design. Innovate, be inquisitive, be inclusive, laser cut in our hybrid lab.
And our department brings together programs in fashion business and design and history and theory. Ideas drive the curriculum, and we are committed to design thinking, but also to historical ideas and a mission of social justice.
I think we started out with the idea that confidence is contingent on having a skill set to do the things that are necessary for success. Our most important tool really is trying to spark the curiosity that drives students to keep asking questions. Students are encouraged to play and explore, but always bring it back to the reality of a customer, a market, a brand. It's during this tug of war between concept and reality that we feel the learning really happens. And this is when you see a student really begin to mature from somebody who likes to shop or likes to draw pretty dresses to somebody that really can embrace the duality of what it's like to be in the fashion industry.
Gaining confidence through their design process. So this acronym, dress a design, defining what you're doing, researching it, experimenting, solving that problem, sharing how you're going to solve it, and then analyzing it. And then confidence through understanding your strengths and weaknesses. So by the time they leave us, hopefully we've helped them, guide them through what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses, how to put themselves forward in their portfolio. And you know, some of them, I'm not a strong illustrator. That's okay. You're strong in something. Let's put, you know, those attitudes forward.
We have here originality inspired by nature, and you know, like the manipulation of the different fabrics, the texture. These two are beautiful examples of what can be done and make it different enough and original. This was interesting because it is just unisex couture, but I think that, you know, like originality by changing conventionality is actually a quite interesting thing to see. It is exactly the same silhouette, and it is sold for men and for women. You need to be original, you need to be different, but the end result is to be able to sell, to be on a runway show and still be marketable and sellable, which is what we're doing here.
So first of all, what business are we in? So three, really. We're in the intersection of fashion, art, and academics. And we're educating the next generation of creators and business leaders while upholding the principles of art and design. The curriculum that we're all developing and continue to have in place, we are honoring extreme craft. And everybody in the room today has talked about that. That's not going away. Our admissions numbers gives us the gateway to so much opportunity if our admission numbers are strong. Not only to increase our reputation for our schools, but also to get those materials, those new buildings, those classrooms and machinery that we need so we can better service our students. That's the business I am, providing excellent education for our students.